everybody, I'm Ahmad Rashad, and this is Real TV.
Caught on tape, a topless road show with the bare naked ladies.
We are drunk.
I can see that.
These two lovelies just left amateur night at a local club. Now they're doing their striptease act for the cops. Then to the scene of breaking news. The television chopper is going down. And here's exclusive tape from the air. Plus, it's the end of the road when robbery suspects make an illegal lane change. And real people in real trouble. An 83-year-old man in a hotel fire. The cameraman who needs 300 stitches to his head. And the rodeo clown who takes a stomping and keeps on romping.
That's my job.
All amazing people and incredible events. And here's the man who'll remind you to watch very carefully, Ahmad Rashad.
Welcome to the show. Our first story is destined to become a real TV classic. Two women are pulled over for drunk driving. Apparently, they had a little too much fun at an amateur strip contest.
How you doing, ladies?
We're mad. I'm sorry, officer. Are we supposed to shut the car off or what?
Yeah, you probably should.
From the beginning, it's plain to see. This is not going to be your typical traffic stop.
We are drunk. Wait,
I can see that.
you're pretty hot.
Well, thank you very much.
I need really close.
The two young women have just left a strip club in Detroit after taking the stage on amateur night.
How much have you guys had to drink? That's what I'm worried about right now.
You think I'm supposed to win? Look.
You probably should have won.
They didn't win, so they had a few drinks and decided to take their show on the road.
All right, give me 1 second. Oh, my.
So, without further delay, Real TV presents tonight's headliner as seen from the dashboard cameras of two police cars.
The black car is all ahead, and it's going to be 10 minutes to go.
Ladies, come back to the car.
Unfortunately, everyone in the audience is wearing a badge, and they have a job to do.
I think they might have to go. Come on, ladies.
Oh, we're going to jail.
Come on.
I've never been to jail before.
Well, you shouldn't have gone and ran through the sprinklers naked.
And so the curtain comes down on what will become the most closely viewed police tape ever shot in the town of Farmington Hills, Michigan.
I'm in the criminal justice program. Do you think this is going to make me in trouble and I won't be able to be a cop now?
Yeah.
So, what's an amateur strip contest? Sounds like a party that got a little out of hand.
You're watching Real TV.
Fans expect an occasional crash during a sprint car race. What they don't expect is this. In slow motion, you can see two tires touch, propelling this car over a barricade and into the panicked crowd. In seconds, the fans recover from their shock and rush to help. There are people stuck under the car. Paramedics jump in to give emergency treatment to the injured. Believe it or not, the driver isn't hurt. He tries to comfort some of the people his car hit. Several kids are among the dozen spectators injured.
My best friend over this.
What turned into a race to save lives has a happy finish. The worst injury was to this little boy, who's lucky to escape with just a slight concussion and one whopping shiner.
Boom, boom, when I race.
And the racetrack owners are going to install a higher barricade, so there'll never be another accident like this near tragedy.
Got a piece of tape you think we got to see? Click on to our website at RealTV1.com. The cameraman in this next story is in the perfect place to get video footage. Actually, make that too perfect.
An amateur cameraman is taping an Australian race. Then he sees this heart-stopping sight. TV news helicopter covering the event crashes to the ground. The news cameraman on board keeps rolling. Here's his terrifying view as the chopper spirals crazily. The copter hits hard. The pilot and 3 journalists suffer minor back injuries, but everyone survives, including cameraman Lynn Zach.
I was filming the runners. The next minute, we just started yawing round and round. So my feet were supported on the stands outside, so I just tucked myself inside and hung on.
Investigators discovered this scary crash was caused by engine failure.
Tell a friend you're watching Real TV.
Up next, a story about a rodeo clown. You ever notice that every time we show a story about a rodeo clown, it involves a bull? Well, this is no exception.
In San Antonio, Texas, a bull rider goes down hard. That's when rodeo clown Mark Bennett steps in. Watch again. Mark is the only thing standing in the way of a ton of angry beef. The result is liftoff. Mark pops back up, but don't be fooled. That bull rang his bell.
It's like a reverse bungee jump. But when the guy got bucked off, the bull's hoof come around. Those back feet will take your head off. When I seen he wasn't getting up, I knew right then and there that I had to keep my ground, because that's my job. I went every bit of 15 to 20 foot up in the air.
The bull rider needs stitches. But after a drink of water and a kiss from his wife, Mark's back in the ring.
That's my job, and that's the greatest satisfaction that I get, is helping a bull rider.
Still to come, the cameraman who ends up at the wrong place at the wrong time. He's on his way to 300 stitches in his head. Plus, suspected drunk drivers put on one hell of a show. And the robbery suspects who meet the end of the road. And tomorrow, law and disorder.
You okay? No.
The Georgia cop mowed down in the line of duty. And here's what happens when you spit on a police officer.
There's more great tape coming right up.
Next week, this is the place to be. Where else are you gonna see a pole vaulter come up short, a flying Santa who comes down hard, a skateboarder on the way to the dentist, and an Olympic biker on the way to the hospital? There's runaway snowmobiles and high-speed chases, stupid stunts, and smart decisions. Whatever you do, don't blink. You'll miss more of the world's best shots, all caught on tape. It's all coming up next week, right here on Real TV.
Welcome back. Normally, the people videotaping footage used on Real TV just capture the action. But as you watch these next clips, you'll see that sometimes the cameraman becomes part of the action.
In Ohio, Glenn Mazzoni sets up for the shot at America's Motorcycle Pro Hill Climb Championship.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
From a second camera behind the rider, you can see the cycle tear up the hill and crush Glenn's head. He needs over 300 stitches to patch him up. Glenn says he learned his lesson and now wears a helmet to work. And if you think that's gutsy, in Southern California, a shooter rolls tape during a confrontation at the Democratic National Convention. Look closely. A cop fires a rubber bullet into the crowd, and the camera lens is ground zero. Luckily, no one gets injured in the advance. In Australia, this cameraman follows a woman falsely accused of having sex with a minor. Her supporters are tired of the negative publicity. second cameraman gets floored by the woman's husband in an all-out street brawl. The downed man captures only a second of the attack. But it's enough to remind him of the time when breaking news almost broke him.
Expect an eyeful. This is Real TV.
Starring in your own video can be a pretty cool thing, but probably not if it's shot in a drunk tank.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, F, K. A, B, C.
Stanley, come on over here and listen to me. Stanley, I'm Police Officer Jay O'Connor, breathalyzer technician. The police department County in Nassau.
You're watching video of suspects stumbling through sobriety tests here in the Nassau County drunk tank.
You show people these videos, and at times they giggle and laugh until you recognize that this gentleman was driving a car just minutes before. It's a frightening thought.
And all the suspected DUI drivers have to do to star in their own video is to say no to a breathalyzer test.
Are you willing to take the breathalyzer test?
Not a chance.
Oh, then you do refuse to take the breathalyzer.
I have no reason to take it, and I won't.
You don't have a driver's license.
I'm sorry, but I don't have a hat on either.
With every woozy moment recorded by a police surveillance camera, the evidence against these drivers is pretty damning.
You using any medication?
What medication?
I said, are you using any medication?
Well, for what reason?
I have no idea.
I'm fine.
So you're not using any medication?
None.
Are you diabetic?
No, thank you.
When juries see these tapes, getting convictions is as easy as saying your ABCs. And that's pretty easy, unless you're drunk.
MNOPQSTQRTSFM. I don't know, man.
Okay. All right.
Straight ahead. Real people in real trouble. The 83-year-old man trapped in a 3-story hotel blaze. And the race driver who doesn't make it past the first turn.
On Real TV. Where else? Have you ever turned your tape into cold, hard cash? These folks have.
Jim Fairchild in Cabot, Arkansas. Bob Wambacher in Page, Arizona. And Mark Hale in Taylor, Michigan.
Here's the deal. You send us a tape, and we'll send you a check.
It's the World Superbike Championship in Jarama, Spain.
And away they go, and the charge is on.
36 of the globe's best riders tear down the track. At speeds of over 120 miles an hour, competitors head into the first turn.
Oh, my goodness gracious me. What a terrible collision on the first corner.
It's nasty. But at first glance, it looks like everyone just gets up and walks away. Except this guy. Neil McKenzie of Scotland is trapped underneath his 700-pound bike. Bystanders rush to help the motionless rider.
Mackenzie, one of the victims of this first corner, first lap disaster, and, well, obviously cause for concern there. Mackenzie motionless.
When we slow it down, you can see how hard Neil gets slammed. He's unconscious and in bad shape. Workers race him to the hospital.
Mackenzie on a stretcher.
Neil has serious neck, back, and shoulder injuries, but will make a complete recovery. 2 months after the horrific accident, Neil is back in the saddle. He rides better than ever, but says memories of the crash will forever haunt him.
If you love cops and robbers, you'll love what's straight ahead.
I don't know if you see any guns come out the window.
Airborne Seattle cops fear for their lives as they chase a speeding getaway car. The 2 men in this battered black car are suspects in an armed robbery. Now they bring terror to the streets. The dangerous driving puts dozens of innocent lives at risk. The car takes off down the sidewalk. Cops desperately try to keep him in sight.
Yeah, he's hauling ass up there, straight up in front of us.
The suspect makes a dangerous U-turn, trying to shake the cops.
Oh, okay. trying to.
One suspect dashes for freedom, leaving his injured partner trapped in the wreckage. Luckily, the innocent driver of the car he hits isn't hurt. Officers quickly track down the runaway. The other suspect is arrested after he receives medical attention. It's the end of the road for two men who brought terror to the quiet streets of Seattle.
Want to tell us about a tape you have? Call us at 1-888-REAL-TV1. The call's on us. In our next video, we have an elderly man in desperate trouble. He's trapped in a fire, and rescuers need to find a way to get him out.
In Erie, Pennsylvania, over a dozen hotel residents waken in the middle of the night to discover their home is engulfed in flames. Suddenly, in the middle of this hellfire is an 83-year-old man trapped on the roof. He's soaked from the water, shivering from the cold, and desperate to escape the flames roaring just inches away. The man seems in shock, unable to help himself. Firefighters know they've got to reach him quickly. The roof he's standing on might collapse any minute. But now, the water streaming from their hoses hits a power line, showering sparks and increasing the danger. Meanwhile, the flames climb closer and closer to the desperate old man. Finally, firefighter Tim Willem is able to reach him.
When I got to the second floor porch, visibility was almost zero due to smoke and heavy flame. He tried to actually come down the ladder. He couldn't touch it with his bare hands.
Tim manages to carry the man back down to the ground and to safety.
Okay. Anybody else that didn't know?
Although the man didn't see anybody else, 4 of the hotel's trapped residents lose their lives in this blaze. Authorities later determined it was caused by a boarder who fell asleep with a candle lit. But the heroic firefighters do save 12 other residents, including one old man who's sure to remember their bravery.
Tomorrow.
Disaster was on its way.
Nothing like missing the mark when your life is on the line. This human catapult is off by just inches.
I wonder if I was going to live.
Plus, a BMX biker is over and almost out for good. He doesn't know that's a 30-foot fall over the wall. Closed captioning provided by...
Normally, when I go skiing, I usually hang out at the Bunny or the Junior Bunny slopes. But in this next video, these guys take it right to the edge.
Mammoth Mountain, California is where it's at. A slew of skiers tap into their wild side and compete at a radically new tournament called the Free Ski Challenge. Their lives are in their hands. Here, skiers choose their own individual race course down the mountainside. Some swallow serious snow. And some are swallowed by it. But most of them make their mama proud. So get on the train and give this new sport a whack.
Watching that kind of video is really an inspiration to me. Just got to get off that Junior Bunny slope. That's our show for today, but before we leave you, here's some rare footage of me bungee jumping. So long, everybody.
Hi,
I'm Tanika Jones, and I watch RealTV every chance I can get. I'm from Norfolk, Virginia.
Hi, I'm Alan Hernandez.
Hi, I'm Yera Pantoja.
And we're from Dallas, Carrollton, Texas. We never miss RealTV because we think it's the best. Keep it up, RealTV.